Did you know that the Philippines was once under the rule of 3 different empires before it became the vibrant democracy it is today? From ancient tribal kingdoms to Spanish colonization, American rule, and the struggle for independence, the story of the Philippines is filled with heroism, resistance, and rich culture. In just the next few minutes, we'll take you on a journey through centuries, uncovering stories that textbooks often overlook. So if you're curious about how this island nation shaped its identity through blood, culture, and resilience, stay with us. Long before any foreign flag flew over its land, the Philippines was already alive with native civilizations. These early societies, scattered across over 7,000 islands, were led by tribal chiefs known as datus. They lived in small communities called barangays, a word still used in the country today. Trade was thriving. Merchants from China, India, the Middle East, and nearby Southeast Asian kingdoms visited regularly. Filipinos already had a unique alphabet called Baybayin, wore beautiful woven clothes, and practiced their own spiritual beliefs. This was a land rich in culture long before the word colony ever reached its shores. Spanish colonization, 333 years of rule. In 1521, Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, sailing under the Spanish crown, arrived on the Philippine shores. Though he met his end at the hands of local warrior Lapu-Lapu in the Battle of Mactan, the Spanish did not give up. By 1565, the Spaniards began full colonization. They named the islands Las Islas Filipinas in honor of King Philip II of Spain. For more than 3 centuries, Spanish influence reshaped Philippine culture, introducing Christianity, building grand churches, and centralizing rule. But not all Filipinos accepted foreign control. Resistance was alive, from small revolts to full-blown uprisings. Heroes like Diego Silang, Gabriela Silang, and later Jose Rizal would ignite nationalistic spirit across the islands. The fight for Philippine independence. The late 1800s saw the birth of a unified revolutionary movement, inspired by the writings of Rizal and led by revolutionaries like Andres Bonifacio and Emilio Aguinaldo. The Filipino people demanded freedom. In 1898, after more than 300 years, the Spanish Empire crumbled, but instead of full independence, a new colonizer emerged, the United States. Following the Spanish-American War, Spain ceded the Philippines to the U.S. through the Treaty of Paris. Filipinos, however, were not done fighting. The Philippine-American War broke out in 1899, lasting until 1902. Thousands died, but the dream of independence lived on. American rule to World War II. Under American control, education and infrastructure improved, but the struggle for self-rule never disappeared. Filipino leaders lobbied in Washington, demanding autonomy. In 1935, the Philippines was granted Commonwealth status, a step closer to independence. But then came World War II. The Japanese invaded in 1941, and for 3 brutal years, the country endured occupation. Filipino and American forces joined together, and in 1945, they reclaimed the islands. Finally, on July 4, 1946, the Philippines officially gained its independence. This was a monumental moment in the history of the Philippines, a day marked by tears, pride, and a vision for a brighter future. Modern Philippines and cultural legacy. Since independence, the Philippines has grown into a resilient democracy with a mix of Malay, Spanish, American, and indigenous influences. Philippine culture today is beautifully diverse. From colorful festivals like Sinulog and Ati-Atihan to the soulful sound of Kundiman music, the spirit of the Filipino people shines through. Despite political challenges, economic hardships, and natural disasters, one thing remains: the Filipino heart, full of hope, laughter, and community. If this journey through time inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button Share this video with a fellow history lover, and subscribe to Unrevealed Facts for more untold stories from around the world. Let's keep history alive, one story at a time.